in last 5 to 6 months, and there is a reason for me to come live because I have started a challenge almost 10 days back of tracking 10,000 steps on a daily basis, and almost 28, 29 people have joined in last 29 days, and this group is buzzing because I saw people tracking 15, 20, 30,000 steps, and even people are getting motivated when they see other people tracking steps because everyone wants to be active, everyone wants to live healthy, everyone wants, or they take a decision and they want to stick to that decision, but because of certain reasons in their life, they go off track, and that is why they all need a community, they need a company of people who are moving in certain direction. So if you want to track 10,000 steps and you have not been able to complete that, or if you want to make 10,000 steps staple routine in your daily life, then this video is going to help you a lot. Keep watching this video till last because I will break down these 10,000 steps in a way that it will look very simple, and anyone and everyone can do it if they put their mind, a little bit of focus towards it. So let's get started. So first question comes, why should you track 10,000 steps? Is it really needed even to track 10,000 steps? So if you go 40, 50 years back, you don't need to count the steps because the main mode of commute was walking. People used to walk 25, 30 kilometers a day. But right now, where even for 1 kilometer of distance, people choose to take their vehicle. So it is no doubt that you should know how much walking you are doing, because if you don't track your steps, you might live below a sedentary lifestyle. So you should not think whether you should track steps or not, because I see when I talk to clients, I talk to people, and then they explain their journey. Sometimes they don't even track 3,000 steps in a day. Imagine, how your lifestyle would be if you are sitting at one place for longer period of time, and in 24 hours you have not even walked for 2.5 to 3 kilometers. So it is very much needed that you have to be active, and if you make this act right, this can help you a lot in your overall health and whatever goals you want to accomplish in terms of your health journey. So it is must that you should track your steps. If you are extraordinary person, if your consciousness and awareness is very high, you are very aware about what is happening in your health, in your body, you might not need to. But for a normal human being, it is needed that you track your steps. Just imagine you not having a bank account. You would have no account of your money, where it is going, how much you have, how much you have saved. So in the similar way, we should also track steps, and that's when you will know what is your activity level and where you need to improve in your life, so that you can accommodate walking as a part of your daily routine. So I hope it is clear that tracking steps is a no-brainer. You definitely should do that. Again, it depends. You don't want to be too much bookish about it, but yes, it makes a lot of sense to understand throughout the day how much distance you have covered. So I will talk, 5 easy and practical tips, which anyone can implement. And by doing that, when you do it over a period of time, not only you will track steps, but you will see a lot of improvements happening in your overall health, because to put one habit into action, or to convert one action into a habit, a lot of things you have to change, and that is when that becomes a habit. Like, just imagine you brushing your teeth. It has not happened by chance. Parents, family members, there was someone who started a routine for you, and over a period of time it became your second nature. So that's how it takes little bit of commitment, effort, and consistency to convert any action into a repeated action, and that's what we call it as habit. Okay. So let's talk about what are the things, and the reason why I want to record this video is also, when people started joining the group, they started tracking steps, and some gentlemen have asked question, sir, how to track steps? Do I have to walk in one stretch for 1 hour and then finish the steps, or how other people are tracking 10,000 steps? Can I really do 10,000 steps, or do I have to walk throughout the day just to do this work? Just imagine you are walking throughout the day. Who will work? If you're a housewife, who will cook, who will do household chores? So you don't have to keep walking throughout the day, just that you have to understand that you have to be active. And that's what, if you inculcate in your daily routine, you won't even have to track your steps. By default, you will finish it. Okay. So the first step towards tracking 10K steps is, you have to have a fitness band, or you can use your mobile app to track your steps. Because uh, if it is not there, if you don't have a fitness band, you would not even know whether you are overdoing, underdoing, or you are not doing at all. So fitness band starts from 500-600 rupees. It goes to as much as you can pay. but don't go by how much money it costs. But even if you have bought Apple Watch or whatever it is, make sure that you are using it to the best of it. So you can buy fitness band as per your comfortable budget. If not, even if you don't have money to buy a fitness band, you can use mobile app like Google Fit, Strava. A lot of apps are there which can help you track your steps. So make sure you start use either fitness band or use mobile application which you can download from your iStore or Apple Store, I mean Google Store, and then you can start using it. So this is the first step when you think of tracking your steps. So what is the next we can do when it comes to tracking steps is the morning when you start with a walk. And how much you should walk in morning, it depends how much you can, but I would recommend you to walk at least for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. And when you give a good start in the morning itself, you feel confident, because just imagine 30 minutes of walk, like almost you have completed 2.5 to 3,000 steps, and you feel very confident that already one third of 10K steps is done. And when you do that in morning, your routine starts well. You see people who get up little late, they feel lethargic, they feel little bad about themselves, they feel they wanted to get up early, but they're not able to do it. So if you just make this routine of getting up, walking for 30 minutes in morning, this act itself will give you a lot of changes in your overall day-to-day routine. So first thing is walk 30 minutes in morning. And if you don't know how to do that, you have to sleep 30 minutes at least early, so that you can wake up at least 30 minutes early and finish the 30 minutes of walk. So if you walk 30 minutes in morning, you will complete 3,000 steps. On an average, 1 minute of walk gives you 90 to 100 steps. So count, if you walk for 60 minutes, you will complete 6,000 steps. So morning walk 30 minutes, you have completed 3,000 steps. Second, if you talk third, if you talk about is take walking breaks. Because I see people when they work in a professional job, they are sitting at one place for a lot of longer period of time, and they don't remember that in last 5 6 hours they woke up, what did they do. Even if they have to drink water, water is there, they will open and drink water, and they didn't even move from there. So that way the day passes by and they have not even completed 100 200 or 300 or maybe 2,000 steps. So it is very much needed that you take frequent breaks. Now, how frequently you should take your break? If you'd have heard that sitting is new smoking. If you sit at one place for more than 1.5 to 2 hours, it is like smoking one cigarette. So don't torture yourself by sitting at one place for more than 2 hours. Every 2 hours, take some break of 4 to 5 minutes. Even if you take four breaks of 5 minutes each, you can walk for 20 minutes, and that gives you 2,000 steps. If you want to go drink water, please don't tell anyone else. You go to kitchen, drink water, and come back. Because the moment you start taking help for anything, you are sitting here, I can call someone, can you get this, can you get that? You are not moving, but you are giving instruction for other people. Maybe in your house, the person who is working in your house, babysitter or maid, might be healthier than you. And 90% of the cases, I believe that the people who work for you are healthier than you. And that happens only because they are working and we are sitting. Not that you have to keep doing that work, but yes, can you do your work by yourself? If it is possible, definitely you should do it. Okay. So if you take four breaks of 5 minutes each, you would complete 20 minutes of work, which will give you around 2,000 steps. So 3,000 in morning, 2,000 by frequent breaks, 5,000 steps you have completed. And fourth step which you can do is incorporate walking into your daily activities. Because one thing which can make a lot of difference in your overall health is walking post your meals. I have been instructing to all my clients, because if you make this act right, you will never have the problem of blood sugar. You will never see things going wrong in your health drastically. Because after meals, after your lunch and after your dinner, you make a point to walk for 25 to 30 minutes. If you have time, you can walk as long as you can, 35 40 minutes maximum. But post lunch, most of the people are working professional, they cannot take a longer break, but minimum 20 minutes of walk you should do. And after dinner, it is up to you. You can go out with your family and hang out, fun time, and then come back. So this thing, if you do take walk post your lunch and dinner, you will see your blood sugar would not rise to a great extent. You always, you will never have problem of blood sugar fluctuations. So make sure you do that. Because anything, if you miss it, This, at least if you do, it will take care of a lot of your health issues. So walking 20 minutes post your lunch and 30 minutes at least post your dinner would make it to 50 minutes of walk, which is around 5,000 steps. So 3,000 in morning, 2,000 through frequent breaks, and 5,000 by walking post your meals. Here itself you are done with 10,000 steps. Isn't it that easy? But just that you have to be a little bit conscious about what you are doing, because if you're not conscious, if you're not aware, then the day will pass by and you will realize that, oh, I have not even walked 2,000 steps. So if you don't remember when to get up, you might put alarm, you might put a reminder. It is okay, you can use technology. But if you do by working on your consciousness, maybe you might not even see, you might not even need a fitness band to track your steps if you are that disciplined. But if you are not, then it is needed that you understand how much steps you have tracked. Okay. And so, see, when we are talking about incorporate walking into your daily routine, you can be very, very creative about walking. Like, see, in my case, when I go to buy groceries or when we go to any mall, we don't go and park our car inside, the mall's parking. We park it somewhere 500, 600 meters behind. So that when you go, you take 500 meters. When you come back to, car, you again walk 500 meters. You walked almost 1 kilometer. So similar way, you can be a little creative if you are, rather than going by lift, if your office is on 6th floor, rather than, going by lift till 6th floor, you can go by, till 4th floor and you can walk for rest of the two, floors by stairs. So it is all about you being conscious, you being thinking about your health, because if you would not think, no one else will think about your health. So if you be a little bit of creativity, if you put in this, the whole game will become very easy and you can gamify this whole effort. Just imagine everyone in family track steps. Everyone is saying how much they have done and how happy they are end of the day once they have completed their steps. There would be a great harmony at home, because when you are moving, you are not complaining a lot of things, and by virtue of this, lot of issues gets fixed in health, like people having stress, people having anxiety, people having depression. Lot of things can go away, it can vanish without even you knowing it. So make sure that you make family time. In the evening, you go for a walk with family, come back and have fun, and by virtue of that, you can even end up tracking steps. And the last is make it enjoyable. If you go for a walk, when I go for a walk alone, I make sure I put my AirPod and listen to some music or listen to some podcast or talk to some of my friends and family members. So walking while talking is a great way to track your recept, because you would have seen when you're talking to someone over phone, you would not know that you have spoken to them for 25-30 minutes. Just imagine, if you were walking while talking, you would have walked for 2.53 kilometers. So make that into a routine. For me personally, I don't take any audio call by sitting in chair. I walk in my house here and there, and that's how I talk, and I don't realize when the steps has got tracked. So make it enjoyable. Don't do it like a routine. Okay, every day I have to do it. If you don't love doing what you are doing, then over a period of time you might not continue doing it. But at times you have to understand that everything which you love cannot help you become healthy or cannot help you become rich. Sometimes you have to go out of your comfort zone and start making that as a new routine which you should love, because not everything which you love can get you what you want in your life. But I feel walking, tracking 10,000 steps is the easiest way to be healthy on this planet. I don't find anything else, because people join gym, they take membership, they pay a lot of money, but they don't continue doing it even for 1 month, 2 months, or some period of time, because they have to drag themselves every day to go to gym. But walking, you get up and walk any place, anywhere, any country, any city, you can walk. No one can stop you from walking. So make sure you do that and track it on a day-to-day basis, because once you do it, it will become a routine for you. It will become a habit, a second nature for you, and you don't have to remind yourself to do that. Even if I don't wear fitness band, still I would be tracking more than 10,000 steps a day. So that is how the routine should be. And last, before I wind up this call, I just wanted to help you understand that set a realistic goal. See, there are times when you want to track 10,000 steps in excitement, you do 30,000, 40,000 steps. There are people who do that, but If you are not able to do 4,000 steps, you have been doing 2,000 steps, gradually increment to 2,500, 3,000 steps, 3,500. Maybe do that for 2-3 weeks, and then you will see over a period of time you will start overshooting 10,000 steps. So set a realistic expectation. Even in group, I see a lot of people, tracking more than 15, 20,000 steps. Don't get baffled by seeing them. You understand your limitation, your physical, how much physical effort or how much energy you have to track that, and accordingly you adjust, how much step you can do on incremental basis, so that you start doing your 10,000 steps. So if you want to be part of this, a group of 10K step challenge, it started 10 days back and it is ending on 31st of December 2023. Just imagine you being consistent for 90 days, which is left right now. What would be your mindset? What would be the condition of your, health, and how do you feel? Because when you do something consistently, the first thing which happens is you feel very confident and you feel that anything you can accomplish, because the confidence comes only when you stay committed to what you have told to yourself. You don't lie to anyone else. You can lie to everyone else, but you would know when you'll be lying to yourself. So if you want to get into this challenge, I will put the link in description. You can join our WhatsApp group. It is totally free of cost. There is no intention of making money from this group. But if you get helped, I would be very happy and I would be very satisfied. I know it is not easy, but when you are in a community, when you are in a group of people who are moving in a certain direction, the whole game becomes easy. So that's it for today. And I hope this talk will help you a lot in tracking your 10,000 steps. And anyone in your circle or friend circle who wants to take their fitness journey, start their fitness journey, you can, help them join this group and pass this video, so that also, they also can start tracking their steps. So thank you, everyone. That's it for today. By the way, my name is Harishankar. I'm a health coach at Rustic Wisdom, and I have been helping people for different health conditions across the globe. Together as a community, we have helped more than 25,000 people across 60 plus countries. So anyway, if we can add value to your health, we'll be more than happy. You can follow me on my Instagram or Facebook and DM if there is any requirement or any need you have. That's it. Thank you. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend.